Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for March. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Aries out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating, just get in where you fit in. But as always, don't force yourself into a reading that's just not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aries? Aries. Aries. All right, Aries, you are starting out with the Two of Pentacles reversed. You have the Two of Cups reversed, and you have the Four of Swords. So I do see an ending here. I feel like it was most likely your decision to end this. I feel like you were weighing up the pros and cons. You were trying to figure this out. But there's something that was imbalanced between you and someone. And you realized that the two of you just were not on the same page. I see the ending that occurred. And then you withdrawing in order to heal your energy, to think about things, taking a break. So let me see who's in your energy, Aries. All right, so we have the Lovers. It looks like you're dealing with a soulmate of some sort. We have the Lovers, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So this person does love you. They're in love with you. They actually feel as if the two of you were brought together through supernatural means of some sort. Now, they may have a choice between two. They could have a choice between you and someone else, or this is just a really big decision in love for them. What I will tell you is that they do want to have success with you, and they do have feelings for you. However, again, I'm seeing this ending with you withdrawing your energy here. Let me see the energy between Aries and this person. Yeah, the Two of Wands reversed. The Two of Wands reversed, that's that decision. And again, I feel you made the decision. You may have even felt this person, if they had a choice between you and someone else, you may have felt like they were trying to juggle you with someone else. Let me see. Show me what's affecting this connection. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's heavy energy here. I feel like this was a difficult decision for you to make, Aries. I don't think you made this decision easily. I think you kind of went back and forth in your mind a little bit. But at some point, you may have felt like something here was never going to happen for you with this person. I do feel like, you know, it's very heavy energy for both of you. I also feel like you knew where you wanted to go with this, but you could not seem to get to that point. So let me see. Show me the outcome. Regardless, this person does want to have success with you. The Sun. Clarity is coming. Yeah, there's clarity coming, so that's positive. And the Sun is also usually known as the happiest card in the deck. We'll have to see what other surrounding cards are here. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords in the reverse. That's underlying energy, and it tells me that there was a pretty big conflict between you and this person. One of you could have even been up in your head about everything, and kind of one of you could have even been in your ego. But I do feel like this was a pretty significant disagreement that you have with this person. This is what made you say, look, we're just not on the same page here. But it's heavy energy at the very center of your reading. Now, the Five of Swords is in reverse, Aries, and that's positive. That tells me that the underlying energy is a desire to resolve the conflict that's here. So let's see. Let's clarify. Why is this Two of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Two of Pentacles in reverse? All right, Three of Wands, the Strength card, and the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. All right, so You may want to reconcile with this person on one level, but on another level, you're saying, you know, maybe this is just not going to work out. Your fear is that it's not going to work out. I feel like you would like to be with this person. Ace of Cups is in the upright. So you may feel that this person juggled you, or you may feel that they chose to go in another direction, especially if they have a big choice about this situation. And that choice could be as simple as, you know, it doesn't have to be another person. It could be regarding moving or commitment, but there's some sort of a choice this person has to make. And for some of you, it is a choice between you and someone else, and you feel that this person's not choosing you, that they might be putting someone or something over you or over this connection. Let me see why the Two of Cups is in reverse. Okay, so we have the Death card reversed, and we have the Queen of Cups. So you do love this person, but I feel like you're kind of pulling away a little bit, because this relationship is just overwhelming. You don't feel like everything is over between you and this person. There's still some unresolved business. And I also feel like, even though it looks like there's been a physical ending, it also looks like you still think about this person a lot. You're still emotionally attached to them. Let's see your Four of Swords. Show me the Four of Swords. Show me the Four of Swords. All right, we have Justice reversed, and we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so the reason you pulled back is because you feel wronged by this person. There's something to do with deception here that has been revealed. This is what caused you to pull back and to question this connection in its entirety. Yeah, there's definitely something unbalanced here. There could be something that is, you know, some sort of legal issue that's taking place that is unresolved. Doesn't even necessarily have to be between you and them. It could be something that they're dealing with or you're dealing with. But it's revolving around deception here that was revealed. And this is what's caused you to kind of pull back and kind of cut them off a little bit. I'm not seeing you communicate with them right now. Let me look at their energy. Spirit, why is the Lovers here for the person in Aries energy? You might be dealing with a Gemini or a Leo, possibly. Okay, there's that Five of Swords in the reverse. So I will tell you, this person in your energy does want to resolve the problems that are here between the two of you. Page of Cups, Five of Swords reversed. This person, I feel like, is going to reach out to you, Aries. I feel like for some of you, it's just going to be a very small gesture, but sincere. It is sincere because they do have feelings for you, and they realize that. Their reason for reaching out is to resolve this conflict that is here between the two of you. And they've already made up their mind that that is what they want to do. So some of them may even be apologizing, because if this person got up in their ego and, you know, they weren't fighting fair, they're going to apologize for that. Let me see. Show me the Six of Wands. Show me the Six of Wands for the person in Aries energy. Four of Swords. Okay, so Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles reversed. They want to let bygones be bygones. They're not currently talking with you right now. You're both on a break. You're both on a break because the energy in this connection has become so overwhelming and so heavy. And both of you are having a difficult time figuring out how to overcome that heavy energy. So they're also there's mirroring that's happening here. They're pulled back and they're thinking about things. They're trying to heal their own energy, but they're going to reach out, is my guess. with the Four of Pentacles reversed, they want to let go of all of this heavy energy. They do want to work things out. Let me see. Ace of Cups in reverse. Why is Ace of Cups in reverse? Where there's been instability, they're hoping to establish stability. The Lovers, very strong energy, very strong Gemini energy as well. And the Page of Wands reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person definitely feels as if they have been drawn to you. That it's almost like something led them to you, or led the two of you to each other. They may not be telling you this, but this is whatever is taking place in their life right now is a huge occurrence for them. It could be that they're trying to make a decision about this relationship, or it could be that they do have a choice between you and someone else. But I feel like they're not currently talking to you, but they want to. They want to. I feel like they're holding back. They're holding back. And I will also tell you, Aries, that they are very well aware of how you feel. They are. So let me see the energy between Aries and this person. Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Yeah, so this ended because of a lack of stability. You felt there was no stability in this. You wanted this to move forward in a very stable manner. I'm wondering if this person is in another connection and you feel that they chose that other connection over this relationship. So let me see. Show me the Ten of Wands. Show me the Ten of Wands. King of Cups reversed. The Empress reversed. And the Sun in reverse. Yeah, this is showing me that there is something that was kept hidden. This person is really unhappy right now. There's love here, but the two of you are not on the same page. You recognize that. I feel like you were the one who made the decision to end this, possibly because this person was in another commitment. I will tell you that this person does have deep feelings for you. Neither of you are currently expressing your feelings because it's just, this is very overwhelming, everything that's happened. So it's like both of you kind of know where you want to be, but you are having a difficult time getting to that point. You're feeling as if, you know, yes, you love this person, but it's probably not in your best interest right now to reach out to them, to nurture this connection. You may be feeling like there's just a total lack of stability here, and that as a result of that, that this is not going to grow and prosper. And it's because this person has some sort of a choice to make, either between you and someone else or you and something else. And this person is kind of holding back. Now, they do want to have success here, but they know that they have to let something else go. And so they're unhappy right now. You're unhappy right now. I feel like you don't think it's completely over between the two of you, but you're very well aware that you're not on the same page with this person. So it's almost like you're stuck between wanting this to work out and feeling like if this person doesn't take the proper actions, it just can't. And that's a frustrating place to be. So I can see why it's very overwhelming for you. You might be dealing with a Libra, and there's very strong Taurus energy here, very strong Leo energy, and water sign. Yeah, water sign energy is very strong. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I see the two of you not really talking. This person is extremely aware of how you feel about this and what needs to take place, but I feel like they just don't know how to get to that point. Let me see your outcome, because we do see the Sun going into the upright. Show me the outcome for Aries and this person. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, we have the Devil in reverse, and we have the Moon in reverse. Yeah, so something here, you found out something, and that's what caused you to pull back. There's something to do with lying, cheating, stealing, whatever it is. You had this epiphany. You realized that this wasn't a balanced connection. It wasn't going to become, you know, everything that it could have. You're not like totally done with this person because you still have feelings. However, you do feel very disrespected. I can see that. So what I'm seeing is that this is painful for both of you, and it really does look like there's some third-party energy that's present here. It has definitely been very painful for you. I do feel like the clarity that you've gotten is huge, because on your side, Aries, you have the sun, clarity, the moon in reverse, clarity, things that were hidden coming out. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse. You know, something that was deceptive coming out into the open. So I definitely feel like this has been very painful for you. And you know that, you know, you may have even found out that there's third-party energy here. Maybe you didn't know before. That's possible as well. But I can definitely see it's been painful and you feel disrespected. Now, in their energy, this person really does want to reach out. They know that they owe you an apology. They know that they have to come towards you with without the toxic energy. I will tell you this person does have feelings for you. They do love you. They're being very silent right now. They're fighting the urge to reach out to you. They want to, but they're fighting it. This person is very immature in the way that they express love and also in the way that they even communicate. So they are working on themselves. They definitely are. And at some point I felt like you were very happy with this person, but it's just led to pain on both sides. So whatever's taking place here is not going to be resolved by the end of the week. I do feel like there's hope, though, because we do see this Five of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you are also avoiding having further conflict with this person, and they may as well. So I don't see communication coming through just yet. Part of that is because this person is just in a fog about how to achieve what it is that they really do want. They're confused about their feelings. You know, there's a lot of confusion in their energy here. So what they're not confused about is how you feel about the situation. So bottom of the deck, we do have Judgment in the reverse. This is underlying energy. And that does tell me that while the two of you are likely avoiding further conflict with each other, there is hope that that conflict can be worked out. But I don't see it happening, you know, in the short term. You could also be questioning if you made a poor judgment call in being involved with this person as well. And I do feel like you're both kind of healing. So let's see if we can get some further advice for you, Aries. This looks like a very painful situation. Show me advice for Aries. Show me advice for Aries in this situation. One more. Show me advice for Aries. Thank you. All right, Aries, you have number 41. Now that condenses to a 5, so this tells me that there's likely to be some changes that are coming, and it says unexpected visitors. Interesting. All right, let me read that for you. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except Spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life, and that may not match up with your agenda. Well, I don't know what to think of that. I would expect something very surprising to happen. There's a door here that is opening up, and this person is peering through that door. So I do feel like there's still a crack in the doorway here. I do feel like down the road things could be worked out, because we do see this Five of Swords reversed. We do see the Sun here. But it's going to take a minute to get there, but expect the unexpected. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Aries. If you have resonated with this reading, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hype the video if you get the opportunity. Until I see you in your next reading, Aries, know that you are loved, and namaste.